Hey everybody, Jim Weller here, and good morning, good morning, good morning. You are watching the very first show of Weller Does Delmarva, starting our 9th year. Last year was our 8-year celebration. We had a good time. If you did not see last week's show, it was 3 hours long. It had a bonus hour, and you need to check it out. So you can watch that anytime at WellerDoesDelmarva.com, or just go on the Facebook page for Weller Does Delmarva, and you can see all the old shows there. So check it out. We had a lot of different things. It was a really good show, and I want to say thanks a lot to everybody for watching the show time and time again. We sure do appreciate it. I get notes and comments, and some good. Some people think I talk too much. I have no idea where they got that idea from. But anyway, I'm just letting you know that we appreciate your support, and this is the first show of year number 9. We're going to go 15 years is the goal. So 6 more years of this, all right? All right, Colin, how are you?
Good. Where did they get that accurate information from?
What's that mean?
You talk a lot.
Oh, I have no idea. I thought I was supposed to talk and then count the words, and we make a contest out of it.
Okay.
So anyway.
You won, Jim. I give up.
I won.
I forfeit
Okay.
already.
Already. All right.
Well, good morning.
Colin, how are you?
I'm good. And, we had a good week at TV Delmarva, especially starting Thursday. So a
This
couple days
past
ago.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Big day.
It's a big day.
Memorial Day for you.
Yeah.
Memorable.
Memorial Day, yeah. Yeah, so Hunter has started with us full-time now from
Is that
TV.
Thursday was his first day?
Thursday was his first day.
So that's technically the first day of your first employee.
Yes, it is for TV
Full-time.
Delmarva. Yeah, first full-time employee. Yeah.
Right. Wow.
Yep.
So Hunter is here this morning, and he looks thrilled to get up this early on Saturday.
He
mornings.
is. Like he was, I couldn't believe it.
He was here before anybody.
I think he stayed up all night.
He was here
By the
before
way,
anybody.
looking at him, No, I'm just kidding.
No, but exciting times for TV Delmarva.
It is.
I'm so proud of you guys, in other words. And now, what's Hunter going to do? We're going to get the weather, taking it to a whole nother
forecast.
level.
So if you'll notice on channel 14.4 now, Delmarva WX, you'll notice there's 3 times a day that he actually has, where he stands up in front of the screen and talks about the weather. So the forecast 3 different times a day. We're going to be adding some more stuff, but that's just kind of where we're getting started at.
Right.
Is to do that. So you'll see an actual person on there,
live.
instead of just so it's local conditions at the top of the hour.
Yep.
And then you got a break, short break, and then the next one is Hunter doing his stand-up, talking about his stand-up routine. It's a
Stand-up routine.
Sometimes the weather looks like a comedy show, but
I watched it the other day. There was
Did
a
you?
storm. I forgot what night it was.
Yeah.
And he had 4 different screens
Oh,
up there.
yeah.
In other words, and sometime I want to bring something like that up, and I need to understand it better.
Okay.
Because he'll
Good
say,
luck.
"There it is." I could have swore I heard him say, "There's a cyclone or something," and there's this and that, and I mean he was really
there's
on
like
it.
mesocyclones, and there's
Right.
All these words that I don't understand.
Right. By the time
But
I
I'm
got a
thankful he does.
notepad, and then I was like, "Can you please spell those words for me?" I'm trying to make notes. But he was very, very informative, and
Yeah.
I was showing Denise. I was like, "This is like real time stuff here." In other words,
Yeah.
he's not running it through a producer.
Here's the one.
It's
Here's the one I
real.
like. Debris signature.
Debris signature.
Right, debris signature. So
What's
he
that
can
mean?
explain all that stuff. I think it's when there's an actual tornado on the ground. This is how they can tell it's on the ground through the radar.
Looking at the radar, they could see something moving.
They can see debris. I don't think it's a picture, like a sign or
It's
a cow
not like
or
a cow
anything.
flying through the air.
Right.
Okay.
I think they can just tell. Hunter can tell through the radar the way it looks. There's different
Right.
colors here, and there's something like coefficient, something. Yeah, I've heard all these words, but I don't know
Right.
what they are. But
Well, as time moves on, we're going to
Coefficient
allow
correlation, I
Hunter to educate us all
Yeah,
to
and-
be better weather watchers.
exactly, and I think we might work on how the public can participate in our weather.
Oh, yeah,
as
that
well.
would be neat. Yeah.
So I mean, when we already do, we take on the Facebook side of things, we'll use a lot of viewer videos and stuff, and we'll
Right.
share them out for them, and we get lots of views. I mean, in the tens of thousands of views on these videos, and even the live broadcasts are in the tens of thousands.
We need to get something where you get a TV Delmarva rain gauge where it has TV Delmarva on it. We
That's a
give them out or
pretty
something
good
like
idea.
that. And then people take a picture of their rain gauge
Right.
and post it on Facebook or something like that.
Right. And then we
You know?
also need to figure out how we get $1 a view.
$1 a
on that.
view.
Yeah.
All right.
So
well,
figure that.
you
Anybody
work
wants
on
to
all that.
sponsor $1 a view.
Right. $1 a view. Well, anyway, I think
Anyway.
the rain gauge thing is a neat idea.
That is a great
And
idea,
then you
actually.
get sponsors, like put business names on it or
Yeah.
something like that, and then give them out to people, and then they put them up. And take a picture and post it on Facebook or send it to you or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just to see.
All right,
Are we
Hunter will be
prepping?
up in the next half hour.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yes,
good.
he's gonna talk.
All right. Thank you, Colin. All right, we're going to go live on the radio, but next segment, we are going to have Hunter on. So anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning, and we're coming on the radio, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Delaware 1059, you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. It is our first show of our 9th year. So I say thank you, everybody, for all your support. I think we have the collage that we're going to play, and so for my radio audience, you can't see it, but you'll be able to hear it. So we're going to roll the collage here in a minute and tell you who and what's going to be on, and there's always surprises during this show. You guys ready? Roll it.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Nicole Messeck from the Walk to Defeat ALS drops in. Glenn Watson Jr. of the Patriots for Delaware joins us. Chuck Creighton of Weller's Utility Trailers checks in. Levin Clark of the County Seat Cruisers updates us. John Hollis shares about an evening of faith, unity, and patriotism with Dr. Ben Carson. Brian Brubaker of the Tunnel to Towers Foundation talks with us. TV Delmarva's Colin Walls of Walls Service Center chats. We are live from the Laurel Junction and Chef Fred's Cafe
That's
in
a
Laurel,
good picture.
Delaware. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning, and that was the collage telling you who, what, where, and when's going to be on the show. And then there's always surprises. Things happen that are planned, things happen that are not planned. You just never know. So anyway, good morning. This is our show number 417, so our first show of our 9th year. So I want to say thanks a lot. I remember when we started this show, I never dreamed I would stick with it this long, but it's been a lot of fun. We have a lot of advertisers, different guests. We promote many things in the community, and we appreciate everybody's support of the show. First thing I want to do is take just a minute and brag on my chiropractor. So this is a sponsor segment, everybody, and I'm talking, of course, about Peninsula Chiropractic Center right outside of Seaford. Dr. T and Dr. Bud, they're both chiropractors. They really know what they're doing. And more importantly, when you call on the phone to make an appointment, they're very accommodating, very friendly. They accept most insurances. And then when you get there, they show an interest in you. They take time. They listen to you. It's like a wellness center, but the whole feel, the whole vibe of the place is that it's a friendly, knowledgeable staff that cares about their customers. Dr. T and Dr. Bud care about you, and they try to help you figure out what's wrong. So chiropractic's not for everything, but it's more about adjustments, whether it's your back or your neck or your shoulder or your hand or your wrist. I've had all kinds of things adjusted. So anyway, they give me a checkup from the neck up. That's the only thing they can't do for me. But anyway, Peninsula Chiropractic Center is a great place located right on Route 13, just outside of Seaford. And I'm going to give you the phone number. If you've never been to a chiropractor, you will enjoy the experience. If you've been and not got the results you want, maybe give them a try, and they will tell you real quick whether they think they're going to be able to help you with what's wrong with you or not. So they won't waste your time, and they'll steer you in the right direction if they can't help you. So what in the world is the phone number for Peninsula Chiropractic Center? It starts with 302. It's 629-4344. 629-4344. Dial it in that order, and it works best. PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. Very, very active on Facebook. They've got all kinds of helpful tips that they put on there all through the week. And so like their Facebook page. That's painless. That's painless to like their Facebook page. Where are we? We're sitting right inside Laurel Junction in Laurel, Delaware. Outside, there are tables full of bargains. This is like a flea market every Saturday and Sunday. And so outside, inside, there's stores, there's booze, there's tables, there's all kinds of things going on. And then there's a restaurant in here called Chef Fred's Cafe. And we have already had breakfast, and it's great food. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, 7 days a week. You can check them out there at Chef Fred's Cafe. All right, now Nicole Messeck is here, and she's a very intelligent young lady. And she's going to talk to us about a walk to defeat ALS. Nicole, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm real good. And when is this again? It's coming up anytime, isn't it? Like real soon.
Next weekend, September 11th.
Next weekend, September 11th, right on the boardwalk in
Right on
Rehoboth.
the boardwalk.
Or people could do it wherever. Is that right?
Yes, there is the option of doing it virtual.
Okay. So this is a walk to raise some money to help fight ALS. Is that
Yes.
correct? All right. And you've been involved with it how long?
14, 15, depending on if you count virtual. Yeah.
Really? 14, 15? Well, we'll count the virtual.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, you was just a youngin' when you started, it seems like.
Seems like.
Seems like.
Thank you.
And you had a family member that was affected by ALS. Is that correct?
My uncle.
Your uncle. And so you walk in his memory. Is that right? Okay. And what was his name?
Racy Paul.
Racy Paul.
Racy Paul. Yes.
Racy Paul. And where was he from?
Georgetown.
Georgetown, Delaware. All right. Well, anyway, so how many people you got on your team?
It fluctuates every year, but
Okay.
usually
5, 10?
about 20.
20 people. Congratulations. That's a good team, isn't it?
Yes.
And do you all walk as a group?
We straggle along.
Straggle, okay.
We
You don't want to
straggle.
take up all the space on the boardwalk.
Yeah, we start
Oh, and some
all
probably
together,
walk at
and
different
then
paces.
We kind of straggle, and then we catch up at the end.
Okay, very nice. So, what do people do? Somebody's listening. They say, you know what? I want to get out of the house. I want to take the kids. I want to do something worthwhile. I want to make a difference in the world. So they can form their own team. Is that correct?
Form your own team. Go to www.rehobothwalktodefeatals.org. Sign up your team members. Hopefully make some kind of a donation to help the organization, and then just show up at 8:30 for registration. Ceremony starts at 9:30. Do the walk. There's pizza and snacks at the end.
Oh, really? So you got to walk to the end to get the pizza.
Yes.
Okay, you got to go all the way. You can't stop halfway.
Right.
All right, and so it starts on the boardwalk, so everybody gathers together in the beginning, and it's ready, set, go, something like
Yes.
that.
Yep. We do a ceremony in the beginning at 9:30.
Really? All right, and it really is for all ages.
It is.
I mean, it could be just little kids, in other words, pull them in a wagon or whatever you want to do. As far as a donation, in other words, so some people might just make a flat donation. Some people might, go out in their neighborhood and get their neighbors to sponsor them or something like that.
Yes.
$5, $10, $50, whatever.
Yes.
So if they want to do this, do they have to fill out a form? Is that how it works?
Each team has a form that they
For the
track.
whole team?
Yes. That
Okay.
they track. Each walker can have a form that they track their money also.
And what if they're just an individual? What do they do?
They can still sign up as an individual walker.
Okay. All right.
Same thing.
Do you have little kids in your group?
Yes.
Okay. How do they like it?
They get in their stroller and they
And
have a
do
great
it.
day at the beach.
Okay.
And Funland is still open, I believe, until Sunday. So.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's another incentive for the kids, right?
Yes.
Funland's still open.
Yes.
All right. Pizza at the end. It's a fundraiser for ALS. And anything else going on? Like any other events or anything? Is all the focus on this?
All the focus is on this right now.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
What time?
Like I said, the registration starts at 8:30. We encourage people to get there early if they haven't registered online. There is,
Okay.
lots of paperwork to do when you get there if you're going to register there.
Okay.
The ceremony starts at 9:30.
Okay.
We'll walk right after that. Come back. There's pizza afterwards.
How
There's
long's
lots of
the
different
walk?
things to do while you're there. It's not just sit
Okay.
there and look at everyone.
It's a nice social event.
It is.
And it's a good cause. It's a good thing.
It
And
is.
you don't have to stretch or exercise. You just get up and walk.
It's not like you're running.
Right. It's not like you're running. In other words,
You
just get up
can,
and
but
walk.
we're
right.
not going to make you run.
Okay. What if well, what else do I need to know? So you just get there, park where you can, find it on the boardwalk. Is it right about where the bandstand
We meet
is?
at the bandstand, yes.
At the
There's going
bandstand?
to be music. There's just
It's like
different fun events.
a little festival, get together,
It is.
pizza, have a good time,
Yes.
get to know one another, and raise some money. Is there a goal? Like we're trying to raise
Our
$5
original
grand?
goal was for the whole walk was $75,000. I think we've already exceeded that.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Let me hear that again. You didn't say 7,500.
75,000.
Okay, very good. That's a good thing.
Yes.
That's
so
a good thing. So how many people like Nicole are out there stirring things up here?
There's quite a few.
There's quite
I
a
think
few.
Right now we're at like 145 registered walkers.
Really?
Yes.
Very good. And then a business can just flat out make a donation too.
Yes.
Is that right?
We're still accepting corporate sponsors. I
Okay.
think it's a little too late to get the logo on
What?
the banners
All
and
right.
such, but we'll still accept sponsorships, yes.
Very good. And how do people make a donation? They just go, what is the website? I never asked you
It's
that, I don't think.
the www.rehobothwalktodefeatals.org.
All right. www.rehobothwalktodefeatals.org.
Yes.
.org.
.org.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. Other than that, what else do I need to know? Anything?
I just wanted to thank you for giving us this time from
Okay, you're
a person
welcome.
hearing on the radio and hearing your time on your show. We had a team form.
No kidding.
Yes.
Wow. They didn't put my name on that team, did they?
No.
I'm not walking, am I? All right.
but-
So what do you do for a living?
I actually work for the county.
Not Sussex County.
Yes.
You're not a building inspector, are you?
No.
No, okay. I avoid building inspectors. No. So what do you do for the county?
I work across between engineering and finance.
Really?
Yes.
You don't know Kathy Hickman, do you?
Yes.
Do you know Mike Costello?
Yes.
No kidding. Let's talk about these two people. No, I'm just kidding you. I'm just kidding you. All right. Do you know Todd Lawson, too?
I would hope so, yes.
Okay. You know all the council people? You know Doug Hudson, that little short bald guy? You know him?
I know Doug Hudson. I won't
Okay.
comment on the rest.
Doug, I hope you're not listening. But anyway, that was your campaign slogan. All right. So anyway, thanks a lot. How long you been at the county?
I have been there going on 5 years now.
Really? County's got it going on, don't they?
Yes.
I mean, it's well-run, well-oiled machine, you know?
I enjoy it.
I enjoy it, too. All right. Well, we're going to leave you. Did I ever offer you gift cards to Vanderwins before?
Yes.
Did you use them?
Not yet.
Do you like Vanderwins?
I do.
Would you be willing to hold this sign and take a picture?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
I can read it this time.
We're going to sidetrack. What's that mean?
Last time I couldn't see the Vanderwins.
Oh, really? All right. We'll turn over there to our professional photographer with an iPad. All right. All right. And here's 2 gift cards to Vanderwins.
Thank you.
I'll take the sign back. All right. Thanks a lot. Take
Thank you
care.
so
See you.
much.
Bye. Good luck with everything. All right. That's next Saturday, folks. Don't miss it on the boardwalk. It's going to be a lot of fun. What a great event. And that was interesting. Now, what is next? What is next? What is next? We got specials here. Right here at Chef Fred's Cafe, we've got cream chip beef over biscuits with 2 eggs and hash browns. That is a very heart-healthy meal. Cream chip beef over biscuits with 2 eggs and hash browns for $6.99. Now, that's the deal. That's the deal. All right, Weller's is looking for a couple employees. We have a help wanted position at the store. We're looking for somebody to work outside, like when trailers come in, drive the forklift, unload the trailers, put the tires and wheels on them, park them where they go. When a customer buys a trailer, you would go get the trailer and hook them up to their vehicle and make sure everything works. So it's 90% outside. So if you have an interest in that, excellent pay, good benefits, full-time, part-time, we're looking for either. Just stop on in and talk to Chuck or Mike if you have interest in that. And here on the show, we have a need for a helper for me. In other words, Tracy's been with me now a year and a half, has never missed a day, in other words. And she is going to go in a different direction. And we're looking for somebody to help with the show. So you would help meet the guests, greet the guests, line them up, take pictures. When you hear me say we're taking a picture, you would take the picture. A little bit of setup in the morning, tablecloth, put this banner up, and just help with various things. So it's a lot of stuff. I don't want to downplay it. It's a busy little time keeping everything straight. But it's Saturday mornings. You would probably work from 6 till about 9:30 to 10 o'clock, okay? So if you're interested in that, you got to have a real outward people type personality. You're going to be interacting with people. They're nervous. You got to encourage them and, make them not feel so nervous coming on. So if you have any interest in that, it's every Saturday, or I'll hire 2 people and work you every other Saturday. So I'm interested in that. So if you have any interest, get up with me about that job. It is here. All right, what in the world is the next thing I want to talk about? I mentioned Weller's is going to be open at 8. I don't know if I did, but we've had a good week. And Chuck Creighton is going to be joining me at about 7:35, 7:40, and he's going to tell us all about his quick trip to Tennessee. I think he flew out Wednesday and flew back Thursday night. So anyway, and when he drives, he's like flying also. But anyway, so he's going to tell us all about his trip to Tennessee and the state of the trailer industry. That is what he is now an expert on. So with that said, I want to do a sponsor segment for my accountant, George Luff. Him and I had a good talk today about some strategy and business and taxes and things of that nature. And this is a sponsor segment. And if you need an accountant, whether you need it for your own individual taxes, I was talking to somebody the other day. They filed a couple extensions, and it's time to address the issues, So anyway, he can help you with that. If you're settling in a state and you have some tax-related questions, or if you own a business and you want somebody to help you with your bookkeeping or your accounting or your taxes or whatever, to any degree you want. Like my daughter Jenny does all of our bookkeeping, and then George compiles it all for the tax returns and things of that nature. So they also have a thing called Easy Payroll. So we've been using them now for years on that, where if you do your own payroll and you're just kind of sick of it and there's always something changing and you need help, Luff and Associates has this thing called Easy Payroll. They'll help you with your business payroll. You can have 2 employees or 200 employees, and they'll help you out to any degree you want, a whole lot or a little bit. So many services they offer. Good company. I've dealt with them for years. They're in Milford, they're in Dover, and Rehoboth. And what's their phone number? One phone number will get you anywhere you need to go, which is 302, of course, 302 422 9699 422 9699. LuffCPAs.com on the web. Something I haven't mentioned enough, but Tony Windsor plays music here starting at 11 o'clock on Saturday mornings. So at 11, it's till 11 to 1 or 2, somewhere in there. So if you want to come down and have a bite to eat at Chef Fred's Cafe, he's got a full menu. I mean, he's got pizzas, he's got rotisserie chicken, he's got French fries, he's got turkey clubs, he's got homemade soups and salads. He's got a full menu, breakfast, lunch, dinner, 7 days a week. And you could sit here and listen to some music from Tony Windsor. He's right up top there is where he sits and spins them, or I don't even know what the word is anymore, how he plays the music. Last week we had Kevin Short on, Mid-South Audio. This will be another sponsor segment. And he mentioned something that's a little new to him, and it's offering financing for the things he sells. And they're doing 0%. And what that is 90 days, same as cash. And people say, well, man, that's a big help to me. In other words, you want to buy one piece of equipment, but there's just another one you'd like to have it, but you're 2 or 3 paychecks from getting it. Well, 90 days, same as cash is a simple deal. You basically, upon your credit rating, in other words, they sign you up and you fill out a credit app, and they usually have the answer rather quickly. And you can buy stuff with no money down. You don't even have a payment for 90 days, and in 90 days it's due. And as long as you pay it in 90 days, you don't pay any interest at all. So that way you get what you need now, and you've got 90 days to pay for it. That's available at his new store, Mid-South Audio in Milton, Delaware, right next to the post office. And they're actually open today from 10 to 2. They are going to be closed Monday, Labor Day. But anyway, they're open 6 days a week, and that's Mid-South Audio. You can learn all about them at midsouthaaudio.com, or you can call them on the phone at 302-856-6993. That's 856-6993. I did say Weller's is going to be open today. We do have a help wanted position at Weller's to help put trailers together and park them and things of that nature. You would be working with Chuck and Mike and Jimmy and Rosa. We got a really good team there. George is our shop guy. He does a great job. It's a nice family-friendly environment. We're closed Sundays and Mondays, so you always have Mondays off. And we're open Tuesday through Friday, 8, what time? I can't remember, 9 to 5. And then Saturdays is 8 to 2. So 5 days a week if you're interested in that position. Chuck Creighton's going to join me. We're going to talk about a lot of different things, but I've got time to give away something. So let's turn on the phone lines if we could, and let's give away some Vanderwins gift cards, okay? If you like ice cream, you'll like Vanderwins. If you love milkshakes, you can trade the gift card in towards a milkshake and pay a couple bucks and get a milkshake, or you could just get some ice cream for free. So if you want one of these Vanderwins gift cards, it's real simple. You call me right now on the telephone, on the telly. It's 422-7336. 2 Vanderwins gift cards right now. If you want them, call me right now. We're only going to do this for a couple minutes. 422-7336. Operators are standing by. You give me your name, put you on the list. You stop into Weller's in Bridgeville, and you just pick it up. No purchase necessary, and then you can go to any one of their 4 locations and get yourself some ice cream for free. There's no expiration date either. You can wait till wintertime or whatever you want to do. 422-7336. If you're out there, whether you're listening on the radio people are allowed to call in. We've got people watching us on TV. Then there's YouTube, and then there's Facebook. So no matter how you're hearing this message, call right now, 422-7336. 7336, and we will put your name on the list. Here's the list right there. We're just waiting to put your name on it, and we'll give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. It's that simple. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
And who am I talking
Gotcha.
to?
This is Stu.
Stew. Like beef stew?
Well, no, what do you stew?
Oh, okay. You stew. All right. So are you an ice cream eater?
Big, all right.
Have you ever been to Vanderwins?
I have not, sir.
Oh, this would be a first time for you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
All right. And you know where Weller's is in Bridgeville?
Yes, I do.
So just stop in, Stu. We'll put your name on the list. Tuesday through Saturday. We're closed Sunday and Monday. And we'll give you a couple gift cards. Is that okay?
Weller's in
Bridgeville. Yep. Now, I got one more question I'm required to ask. Are you listening on the radio or watching how?
I'm listening on radio.
All right. And is this your first time calling in?
Yes, it is.
Wow. So what do you think of the show so far?
I enjoy the station when I'm riding up and down the road and in the morning.
Okay. Well, good. Well, thanks for calling, and I'll set 2 gift cards aside for you, okay?
All right, cool.
After you use them, you can tell us how you like the ice cream.
Okey doke.
All right. See you, Stu.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. Well, there we go. First call of the day, I think. All right. We got room for one more. If somebody wants to call right now, 422-7336. 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. They're free. And you just got to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville Tuesday through Saturday. So anyway, that's that. I told you Chuck Creighton's going to come on in just a little bit. We've got a busy show. I've got my friend John Hollis going to be joining me later on. We're going to talk about a big event that's going to be at Crossroad Community Church, and Ben Carson's going to be speaking. Then we also have a lot of different things happening today. So the one thing we really want to learn about is what Chuck Creighton is going to tell us about the world affairs, the world of the trailer industry. You know, I don't know if anybody knows Chuck. He's one of his parents' favorite sons, and he's real smart, and he runs my business for me. He runs the store there at Weller's, and we're just excited to have him on and learn what he has learned this week on his trip. Now, one more sponsor segment. This is LNW Insurance Agency. People say, Jim, can anybody love their insurance agent any more than you do? Well, here's the thing. I like good service, and this is a sponsor segment, and LNW is where I buy my insurance. Health insurance, life insurance, car insurance, homeowners insurance, media insurance, billboard insurance, liability insurance. I don't even know what other insurance I got, but I got it. Okay, rental property insurance. So I like dealing with them. Why do I like dealing with them? Because they know what they're doing. They make sure I'm adequately and properly insured. So many people buy insurance by, I found it cheaper somewhere else. And that is wonderful till the day you need it. And that is when you figure out why one company is less than another company, because there is a difference. And, you know, they have to leave something out to be cheaper because insurance rates are basically the same across the line. So if you find something cheaper, you got to figure out what was in this one and what wasn't in that one. Where L&W, they take time. Even if you have insurance now and you want them to look at your policies and review what you have and say you really don't need this, you really ought to have that. I had a friend just did that, and with all the changes they said that was being overlooked, he saved almost $800 a year on his insurance. L&W Insurance, lwinsurance.com on the web, 302-856-7828. Tell them Jim Weller sent you. We're taking a break from the radio. Switch over to TV Delmarva or Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook. I don't want you to miss anything. We'll be back on the radio in a couple minutes. All right, to my TV audience and everybody else, Facebook, YouTube, and the live audience. We actually have people here. So anyway, I just want to let you know, I'm hearing something, yeah. Yep. So anyway, I just want to let you know we're going to chit-chat with Colin Walls. We're going to talk about some different things. We got different people going to be on, and it's just an exciting time here at Weller's in Bridgeville. We're not at Weller's in Bridgeville. We're not at Weller's. We're in Chef Fred's Cafe right here in Laurel, Delaware. I'm all mixed up. Hunter, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, sir?
Good. This is a memorable moment. We do need to get a picture of you, buddy, because I don't think have you ever been on with me?
I have once. Last year.
Well, turn that way for just a minute. We're going to take a picture. This is what they put in the post office. when they're looking for one of the two of us. So anyway, how you doing?
I am doing well.
Well, I am
busy,
so excited.
Busy week I've had.
Yeah, with the storms and
Oh
everything.
yeah, Wednesday was something else.
Wow.
7 hours straight online with our Facebook audience.
I like how you had them 4 screens up. I couldn't figure them all out, but I liked it. I felt more comfortable looking at 4 things than 1. So anyway, and I would hear you come in there and say this and that. And did you say something about a cyclone, or was I dreaming that?
Mesocyclone is what they call
What's a
it.
mesocyclone?
Mesocyclone is basically it's the entire thunderstorm that rotates. They call it the mesocyclone. It's usually located in the southern part of what we call a supercell thunderstorm. So when you have the constant rotation like that, is the whole entire structure is rotating.
That means it's bigger.
That means it's problematic for tornadoes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Where did you learn all this?
This was all self-taught for me.
Really? But you're very passionate about it.
Yes,
In
I've
other words.
been passionate ever since I was a little kid.
So this is almost like a dream come true coming to work for TV Delmarva.
Oh, absolutely. This is what I've been working so hard over for many, many years.
This is
to
the
be
kind
able
of
to get
job
to
you
that.
would almost pay to have.
Yes.
I'm just kidding you. But you're a full-time employee, and I know Colin is very excited. And this is a big step for TV Delmarva. I've watched Colin start this thing, and now you're on board, and it's just exciting. How are you feeling about it all?
It's amazing because I've been working not only as an automotive mechanic for almost by 10 years and doing this at the same time.
Right.
So trying to have the perfect blend of both was kind of really, really hard. But I know what I really love for passion-wise, and it's meteorology 100%.
I'm so proud of you, and I'm so glad to have you involved. I'm looking forward to you working 60, 70, 80 hours a week. This is just phenomenal. So what can we look forward to from you? Like what's going to happen here?
Well, a lot more is going to be, I have a lot more open time to, focus everything into meteorology, be able to do more forecasts, be able to go on air, break in whatever we need to, because these last, especially 2 to 3 years, we have been seeing a lot of tornadoes in this area.
And big storms.
And really, really nasty storms, tropical systems. The only thing we haven't had is snowstorms.
Right. Well, stand by.
Oh, yeah, we're overdue for another good one.
Are we really?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I like how you can spot things. You just seem to be a little bit ahead. I guess you're just looking. Your eyes are younger or something. I mean, you're just seeing it. You're on it. So I like all that. What channel was that? I forgot what number it was. 14 something.
14.4.
14.4. Okay.
Yeah, that is
So-
the Delmarva WX channel that has 24/7 current conditions, local radar, satellite, and now me on there.
Wow. Well, good. I'm happy for you and proud of you. I think you're a young man. I think this is a great stepping stone for you and a good start. And, I can just imagine what, 20 years from now will be like, with TV Delmarva and everything else.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
it's definitely exciting to see what the future holds from here on out.
wow. Well, very good. Did I miss anything, Colin? And I shouldn't have said stepping stone. I understand that. That implies he's going another direction, right? All right, I got it. This isn't live. We'll delete that part of it. So, anyway, I am excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for Colin, for TV Delmarva, for the viewers. This is just not hiring somebody. This is hiring somebody. This isn't just a job to you. This is your passion. So.
Yeah, so I don't really even consider it as a job at this point because I just do this. Even if I wasn't, hired, I would still continue to keep doing what I'm
Right,
doing because
right.
I just love doing it. I love to inform the community. A lot of people depend on me. That's the one thing I've known over years. A lot of people depend on what I have to.
What is the Facebook page called for it?
So the Facebook page is Delmarva WX.
Right.
That is our main operations that I've had for the last several years and continued to grow since
So
then.
people can like that page.
Yeah, people can like that page, like the TV Delmarva page as well,
Right.
because it is everything that I post on there is also on.
They go hand in hand.
They go hand in hand. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and I guess there'll be sponsor opportunities around the
Oh,
weather
absolutely.
and things like that, and all of a sudden you'll be wearing a shirt with some business name on it or something like that. You never know. Or
We
do you need like a vehicle? Do you need like a car dealer to sponsor you a vehicle that you can go out and do weather reports?
We definitely
could wrap
could.
that thing, and it'd be TV Delmarva and a picture of Hunter there.
I do have a dedicated vehicle if I do go storm chasing.
Do you
and
really?
stuff like that. I do. So anything that happens to that, I mean, it
It's
can get
okay.
obliterated with hail. It don't matter to me.
Have you ever been in a bad hailstorm?
Once.
Once. Around here?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that like? Popcorn popping?
It was 2-inch diameter hail that was hitting. It was at
Really?
night too. So I'm surprised I didn't lose any windows, or I got a couple of hail dents out of that, but I've actually been inside of 2 tornadoes.
Really?
Yes.
Like visiting them. I visited a tornado today.
Well, it visited me.
Really? What was that? Were you scared?
Yeah, it was very scary, but I think the one thing that scares me the most is actually lightning, because I've actually have been struck by lightning back in 2014.
I need you to sit 2 feet further from me. All right, we're going back on the radio. I'm going to say thank you for now, okay?
All right,
All
thank
right, we'll
you,
have you
sir.
back sometime. All right, radio is coming on. I don't know if I hear it. So anyway, just letting you know that we are back on the radio, everybody, and I still don't hear it. So, oh, it's coming. Oh, okay, got you. All right, so anyway, we are live on the radio. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on TV. How exciting. Hunter is going to be like a real live weatherman. He already has been, but he's going to be around more, and you can expect more out of TV Delmarva. And yes, they need a weather vehicle. So they need some kind of a vehicle that they can wrap with TV Delmarva that Hunter can drive. It probably needs to be 4-wheel drive in case he has to go on the beach and show you lightning strikes. You know what I mean? It's going to be interesting. Chuck, are you all right? All right, well, there's quite an entrance coming in here. We're taking a picture. Let's take a picture real quick. All right, we're taking pictures with Chuck Creighton, okay? I do want to tell you that I did mention we gave away some Vanderwin's ice cream gift cards a few minutes ago, and Vanderwin's does have 4 locations. They have one in Greenwood, one outside of Greenwood on 404, one in Dewey Beach, and one on in Fenwick Island. And they're a sponsor of the show, and we thank the Vanderwin family, and we encourage you to like their Facebook page. Their website is vanderwincreamery.com, but their Facebook page is very active, and their ice cream is good, whether you get a quart, a cone, a pint, or a cup. It's pretty good. Now, Chuck, I got a question for you right out of the gate.
Okay.
Are you an ice cream eater?
Yes.
Do you really?
I sampled it.
Sampled it. Okay. Have you ever been to Vanderwin's?
Yeah, I did the Vanderwins at the fair.
Did you really? And what did you think of it?
It was wonderful.
Okay. Do you have a favorite ice cream flavor?
Not really.
Starts with an A, all.
Yeah.
All flavors.
That's my favorite. But
All right.
I hear some of the special flavors they do have there, and I want
They
to try
do.
some of the other stuff. But
They do.
I got a basic one when I was there.
All right. And how was the fair? Did you ride the Ferris wheel?
No, I watched from the ground.
Hold it. Did you do the Ferris wheel at Sand? What's the other one you just went to? Where's that other one? Sharptown.
Oh, Sharptown Carnival. No, I'm not a rider.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought you told me you rode
They
the
don't
Ferris
have the
wheel.
oversized, fitting sizes there.
Oh, okay.
I'm a healthy person here, and
Well, I told him yesterday, him and that Arnold Schwarzenegger, they're like a picture of fitness. So anyway, listen, you took a trip, a quick trip,
took a quick trip.
and that was your idea.
Yeah.
I offered to drive you down there.
Yeah.
He's like, I am not riding to Tennessee with Jim Weller in a vehicle
12, 13 hours
of me. All right. So what'd you learn about the trailer industry or about Weller's, or what's your takeaway?
What I learned was Weller's is well prepared for the time that's going on right now. Every manufacturer I talked to said they're a year and a half out for new orders. And
Isn't that mind-boggling?
it's crazy because we're receiving trailer loads every other week.
Right.
Open trailers. We're receiving 3 to 5 trailer loads of enclosed trailers
Every
per week.
Right.
I would tell the manufacturers we have 300 trailers in stock right now, and they're just mind blown. I said, I don't know a dealer that has over 30. So
I find that amazing.
we're selling 30 a week.
Right.
So we would be empty if we were an average dealer right now.
It's a good thing we're not average.
That's right. I learned we're well prepared.
We were well prepared.
Even the state of the industry now, that we're on top of it.
Right. You ever seen anything like this? You've been in the trailer business yourself, and then we teamed up.
Yeah.
You
I've
know,
never seen anything like this. I used to keep my stock, kind of low, because I would be able to go grab a trailer here or there,
Right.
anywhere, within days, or even get a load together in a week. Now, if you need a trailer, you need a brand new trailer today, you're a year and a half out. How do you plan that?
Right.
So,
We do have people ordering them and waiting.
Yeah, we've got
We're not
actually
pushing for special orders,
we've
but
got a trailer coming, I think, next week or week after next. That's been on the order since November.
that's a while, isn't it?
Yeah, but that trailer's finally.
They've been good though. They've kind of wanted to talk to me about it, but anyway, I've got them convinced it's really on order.
It's really coming.
It's really coming. So, wow. So, with that said, what else have you got to share with us? We open today.
We're open today at 8 o'clock
Okay.
Be open until 2.
Okay.
We got, like we said, we got plenty of inventory.
We really do have 300 trailers,
We got
don't
300 trailers on the ground. We've got, we're getting more enclosed trailers than we've ever had in a long time.
We
So
got
we're
some
starting-
24 footers out there.
We've got 2 rows of 24 footers.
Is that like 20, 30, 24 footers?
Yeah, I'd say 15, 20 trailers. Yeah,
Okay.
easy. 7 by 14, 7 by 16, 6 by 12s. Got plenty of 5 by 10s.
Okay.
That's a little bit smaller size. That's popular.
Okay.
And we've got a yard full of them. So, and now we're doing 12 months, same as cash.
Yeah. You explain that your way.
All right. Come in and fill out an application first. We have to get your
Right.
credit approved. But if you pay it off within 12 months of the purchase date, they will waive all finance charges. So it's zero
For real.
finance
There's really
upon-
no it.
There's really no.
People don't believe that, you know.
If the trailer is $5,000 and you finance it and pay it off within a year, you pay $5,000.
That's it.
That's you pay.
You
exactly
can
what
put your motor vehicle fees in
you
that.
put the MVA fees in it. You could put a trailer hitch in it.
Okay.
You could put all the kinds of accessories. You could put a
Okay.
swing set in it. You know, anything you want. Anything
Really?
the Weller sells, except the sheds and carports.
Okay.
You could put in a Mariner finance.
Wow. And so it's based on their credit, and
Right.
they can do this sometimes with no money down.
No money down, and there's also another little caveat to it. We're doing, 90 days deferred payments.
So even right up front, no money down and no money for 90 days.
Right now, if you come in and did it today, you wouldn't have a payment till December 1st.
That's pretty cool,
And
wouldn't it?
then you pay it off by
A
September
year
of
from
next
now.
year, before September 1st next
So
year.
you got time to get your tax return back
Right.
or whatever it may
You got
be.
3 months to start making some money with the trailer.
Right. Wow. And they get the trailer right away.
Get the trailer today.
Do many people take advantage of this?
I wrote up a couple this week myself.
Already?
So yes, we have. So
Okay.
we are doing it.
All right.
It is something's happening.
And it's free.
Yep.
All right. Well, what else do I need to know, Chuck? Tell us about the help wanted position.
All right, we're looking for somebody at Weller's to help with the outside lot, assemble trailers, prep trailers, do some maintenance around the property as well. Somebody who can help in the shop,
Okay.
have somebody mechanically inclined to give our shop guy a help.
Right.
And maybe even work into the shop. When it's busy, he can do full jobs. You know,
Right.
it's all according to the qualified of the person we hire. But we're looking for somebody who can do everything
Okay.
and be there every day,
Want them to show up every day.
show up every day and be happy to be there,
Right. Good attitude.
like I am.
Right.
Every single
You
day.
are a happy guy.
Yeah, I'm easygoing, light, keep everything light. But
Yep.
yep.
Well, good. So they apply in person, talk to you or Mike.
Talk to me and Mike.
Okay.
We'll sit down and talk to you. I've got four or five interviews already set up.
Okay.
I'm hoping to have somebody hired by next week.
So you're on it.
I'm hopefully on it, and we'll get going and get it done.
Okay.
Look for the right guy and grab him right up.
Right. We want just the right person. You know, we're not jammed up or desperate, but we need somebody. You
Somebody
know,
that fits our team.
Somebody that fits our team. We're looking for somebody that wants more than a job. We want somebody that wants a career.
Yep.
You know.
Become part of Weller's.
Yep. All right. Well, anything else you want to tell me or say?
Nope. I'm just.
Did you have a good trip?
Had a good trip. I put
And
I put some miles on this old body this
You
week.
did that.
I actually went Monday and picked up a load of trailers for us, a little small stack.
That's right. Dump trailers.
So I went to Pennsylvania Monday. I worked Tuesday. Then I flew. Actually, my flight was from Baltimore to Chicago to Nashville.
Man.
And then turned around and did it again back the next day. You know, Nashville to Chicago.
Wow.
So I was dragging a little bit yesterday.
You're an amazing man.
I certainly am. You need
You're
to
on-
tell, you need to
you're-
tell my wife that.
Okay.
She doesn't believe it.
Well, get her a recording of the show and put it on a loop. So it just keeps playing.
Keep it light in her head.
Now,
you know?
I'm so glad we're together. In other words, you owned your own business for what, 30-some years?
36 years, yeah.
And I talked you into coming helping me, and you're doing it, and I really, really appreciate working with you.
Well, I thank you for the opportunity. It's been wonderful so far.
You're a good guy, and we tolerate each other well, don't we?
Yes, we do.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got for you today.
Then I'm going to say goodbye.
All
All
right,
right.
thank you.
Have a good weekend.
All
All
right,
right.
you
I'll
too.
see you around.
All right, we'll see you.
All right. Sell something for me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, what in the world is next? I think we're going to get another guest on here right away if we could. So, what's that, Colin? Somebody, if you want. I'm just saying, easy now. I'm just saying we have time if you have somebody. If not, we will just wait. No problem at all. John, well, I was actually going to sit there when John comes. What do you think of that? And then, so if you got somebody, if not, it's okay. I got time, is all I'm saying.
Okay.
You decide. You decide. I'm going to move on to another sponsor segment. Okay? I can't today. I can't add anything today. I apologize for that, whoever it is. I can't add anything today, but I'm here. All right, I want to talk about stink bugs real quick, if that's okay. All right, one of my favorite subjects is stink bugs. All right, so I'm talking about my friend Keith Ruark, Integrity Pest Solutions, and he told me, he didn't tell me, Jackie told me, that this is the time of year that stink bugs start gathering in your walls. Because I have a building that I had stink bugs, and I'm like, where'd these things come from? They're stinky. And anyway, so Integrity Pest Solutions is a local pest control company that can help you with many things. They have many solutions, okay? And I'm just letting you know that if you need any pest control help or work or anything of that nature, Integrity Pest Solutions can help you out. All right. Keith is the owner, Keith Ruark. He's the owner-operator. So when you call on the phone, you're going to get Keith. When he comes out to evaluate your situation, you're going to get Keith. And when he does the work, you're going to get Keith. And you know what I like about that is if he comes 1 month and then he comes back in 3 months, he's the person that was there last time. So he knows what you had. He knows what you dealt with. He's just good all the way around. He's been doing this for years. He's licensed. He's insured. And he will do a good job for you. So if you're listening to this show and you have stink bugs or you're experiencing a lot of spiders or ants, or it's the time of year when the farmers start cutting the fields and it gets a little chilly, the mice start coming inside where it's not so chilly, he can help you with all those kinds of things. So an evaluation is free. That's where he comes out and literally looks at what you got, you know, and gives you an idea of what it would take to fix it. His name is Keith. It's Keith Ruark, Integrity Pest Solutions. You can find him on Facebook. Like him there. They always have some helpful tips and information and things of that nature. And over 15 years experience. And I like dealing with him, and I think you will too. So I'm not just advertising for him. I'm telling you, I like dealing with this guy, and I've been very happy with him for years. So a free, no obligation, on-site evaluation. Just give a call to 302-858-8629. 858-8629. 858-8629. Now, my next guest is here. We're rearranging the schedule just a little bit, but just for the fun of it. Walt, could you pose for a picture real quick, if you could, please? Just look right that way. This is me and Walt Koopman taking a picture. All right. So anyway, Walt, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Talk to me. Tell me what's going on next Saturday, the Cheer Center.
This is the 20th year for 9/11.
It is, isn't it? It's hard to believe it's been 20 years.
20 years. In fact, Jim, I was 66 years old 20
Wow.
years ago when this happened.
So that means you might be 86 now.
That's me.
You're an
86
active.
and a
You're an
half.
active young man there.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I'm. I never stop.
Well, good. That's what keeps you
never
young.
Stop. Good morning.
Never stop.
Yeah, never stop.
So,
like yourself.
I'm trying.
You know, yeah.
Yep, trying to keep it all moving.
Like an Amish guy, don't watch TV.
Right.
So they never get the virus.
And you never get divorced. I'm not divorced. I meant depressed.
Right.
I meant depressed. Watching TV don't get you divorced. I meant depressed.
But
so
it's Patriot Day.
Patriot Day.
No
Next Saturday.
S, just Patriot.
Patriot.
This is where your first responders, your police, military, etc. We have. We'd like everyone to come out and join Cheer. Route 9 and Sand Hill Road, the big Cheer Community Center. Hard to miss there where the construction circle's going on. It's a 24,000 square foot building. We're going to have a display inside that I put together for before, during, and after, meaning the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, and the field in Schwanksville, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
This is going to start at 2 p.m. and go to 7 p.m. We have some dignitaries coming. We have a retired brigadier general that's Air Force, and he was actually at the Pentagon down the other side when the building got hit by the
He was
terrorists. Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
Wow.
So I want to hear what he has to say, really, and put that
Right.
with my history that I value so much. You know, my automobile world as well
Right.
as something like this. But I've put a bill together, and I have the 3,000 names of all who have perished between the Twin Towers, Schwanksville, and the Pentagon. And let's say your name is Smith. Well, somewhere along the line, all you Smiths are related. Maybe all the Wellers are related. All the Koopmans are related from Holland. So anyway, you can ring this bell in remembrance, because I have the 3,000 names on a stand, and the bell is 5 feet with a long piece down, because
Really?
you'd have to be, 20 years ago, you'd have to be 30, 35 to even know something about this today, you know. So, but we're going to have a person that's printing out T-shirts and things like that. We're going to have food, and I decided on having hot dogs, hamburgers, baked beans, and good old apple pie.
Very good.
And a drink of your choice, and it's $7.
Really?
And hard to beat that
The
price.
food, the drink, everything.
Everything.
The apple pie,
Everything,
too.
Yeah. And the apple pie as well, being an American Day. This is something we all should remember. This was probably, and it is in history, 20 years ago, the most disaster we've ever had on American soil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we should remember this. And I can remember the flags flying, everybody together, and a month later it was like
All forgot about.
nothing happened.
Yeah.
And that's not. When they asked me to speak about 9/11, whether it's wherever it might be, my thought on that is that they came to do destruction. And unfortunately, they have never left.
Right.
They have never left.
Yeah.
They're still amongst us. They are probably the most patient people, these terrorists, that anybody has ever seen. And I just hope and pray to God, I'm a Christian man, and that, you know, nothing happens next week,
Right.
okay? Because they do things like that to be very spiteful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Is there any charge to just come and walk around?
no, this
charge.
is a free to the public.
Okay.
If you want to get a T-shirt, that'll be a fee.
Right.
And the $7 if
If
you'd
you want
like to
some
eat.
food.
And we're going to start feeding at 2 o'clock
Okay.
and until we run out.
Okay.
Yeah. We're
right.
preparing, I believe, 300 meals
Lunches, okay.
for that. And inside the building, and if you've ever been to the Cheer Community Center, I know you have,
Mm-hmm.
used to broadcast from there. And right in the lobby there's 3 tables. And they will be draped with a black tablecloth like this blue one. And there'll be a candle, 2 for the Twin Towers, 1 for the Pentagon, and 1 for Schwanksville, and they'll all be lit. And I think I have pictures that a lot of people have never seen, okay, about all this. And it's full display for people to see. I just ask that you don't touch, you know,
Right.
because the litho book that's as long as this table here shows the whole area of the Twin Towers down all the way. The book is as big as this table.
Okay.
And it's just not replaceable. you
Right.
know. I haven't seen one since I received this
Got
one.
this. Well, very good.
So come
All
on
right.
out.
Next Saturday, don't miss it.
Yeah. Bring your young ones so they understand and can see what really happened 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And God bless them for their future in this country. Amen.
Thank you, Walt. All right. Take care, my friend.
Always a pleasure.
I'll see you next Saturday, okay?
Okay. You bet.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
All right, next Saturday, mark your calendar. It's a memorable time. It's an important thing, and he's right. Bring your kids, bring your grandkids, and you know, show them what really happened. All right, what is going on? I got another sponsor segment I just want to mention, and it's my blacktop guy. His name is Josh McNeil, and just very happy with him. He does blacktop, so I've had him do a few blacktop driveways for me. I've had him do many where he seal coats a driveway, where he comes in and they'll bring an edger and they'll edge the driveway, and then they'll blow it off. And if you've got cracks in your driveway, they'll put some kind of crack filler in there, and then they put this new coating on them, and it feels so good when your driveway looks so nice and fresh. And so that's seal coating to a blacktop driveway. Maybe you don't have a blacktop driveway and you've always wanted one. One thing I can guarantee you, it'll make your house cleaner because you will track in less dirt and dust. It's amazing the difference it makes. So if you want to talk about a new blacktop driveway, or you need a parking lot or something like that, any type of blacktop work. Now, he also, say you just have a dirt driveway and we've had a lot of rain and you got mud holes or potholes and you're just tired of always having to deal with it, and you want a stone driveway, or you want to put down some crushed concrete, or you want to put down some blacktop millings, he also offers that service. So many different things. He's a good guy. He's honest. He's fair. He's licensed. He's insured. His name is Josh McNeil. You will enjoy dealing with him. His sons work with him. His grandkids work with him. It's a third-generation company, been in business over 60 years. It's called McNeil's Paving. He does work in Kent County, Sussex County, a little bit of Maryland, a little bit of Virginia. So you give him a call. He'll stop by and talk to you, look at what you need, and give you a price. Everybody that's dealt with him that I've sent to him has said that he had the best bang for the buck and cared about doing a good job, all right? His name is Josh McNeil. And like I say, and he's on site when they do the work, all right? So, again, I'm promoting a lot of owner-operator type people, all right? So, anyway, his number's 302-945-7131, 945-7131, Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving. Just give him a call and tell him Jim Weller sent you. All right, we're going to take a break at 8 o'clock at the top of the hour. I don't know if I'm talking to Hunter or Colin, but anyway, going to talk to Colin, and I don't want you to miss it. So we take a break from the radio, so I need you to switch over to TV Delmarva or switch over to Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook, okay, or tvdelmarva.com. I just don't want you to miss what Colin has to say because it's always profound and very intelligent and very interesting, all right? And Tony Windsor, I did mention earlier that he plays music here. He spins the tunes or whatever it's called from 11 to 2 right here in Chef Fred's Cafe at Laurel Junction. So anyway, and what else is going on? Weller's is going to be open any minute. It was nice having Chuck here. And if you know Chuck and you want to say hi to him, stop in. And my son Jimmy, he's been very active with Facebook Live videos. I saw a picture of his dog on there the other day, just kind of laid out there relaxing, you know. So anyway, Jimmy's doing real good. So if you know Jimmy, stop in and say hi to him. There's also Rosa and Mike and Chuck. So check them out. I have been advertising, so this is a little sponsor segment, but it's a really interesting one. I talked to somebody yesterday about Secure Solutions, Secure Solutions, and it was a friend of mine, and I said, you know, they've got this little device, you put it around your neck, and let's say you're taking a walk and you feel uncomfortable or you're lost or something like that, or, you know, you're traveling and your car breaks down. You may have your phone, but you really don't know where you're at if you don't. I mean, I know people that don't have smartphones, that have flip phones. So anyway, it's all built right in. It's got a GPS. You literally just push a button. That's all there is to it. You push a button and they'll say, Mr. Weller, are you okay? What do you need? If I don't respond, they're going to send help. If I do respond, they're going to respond accordingly. So it's a really nice thing. It's very affordable. I don't know exactly. I think it's $25 a month and maybe $100 to set everything up, but it's very affordable. No long-term commitments. I think it's either 6 months or a year, but good people, okay? It's Dennis and Gail. They literally will come to you. I had a friend of mine bought one of these and never could figure it out, and he's getting ready to call Dennis and Gail because he wants somebody that's going to come to him and help him out. They serve the whole state. Newcastle County, Kent County, Sussex County, and it's them. Husband and wife team, Dennis and Gail. Gail, I believe, was a nurse, and Dennis was in law enforcement or security. Good quality people. They will help you out if you want one of these medical devices, whether it's for you, whether it's for one of your kids, they go out and walk or whatever, or whether it's your mom or dad or your grandparents. So anyway, give them a call. Estimates are free. They're going to come and talk to you. No charge, no high pressure. What's their phone number? 302-567-8500. 302-567-8500. Dennis or Gail, Secure Solutions, Secure Solutions. Look them up on Facebook, like their Facebook page, and check out the products that they sell. Good people, not like ordering it online. It's not a faceless transaction. It's, you know, you're going to get service. You're going to meet somebody that's going to stick with you, answer your questions, and be there for you before, during, and after the sale. All right, now what is next? We're taking a break from the radio. It's time for Colin Walls. And I need you to switch over right now to tvdelmarva.com.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Here he is, everybody. All right. Colin,
Hey,
how are you doing?
I'm good. And I want to thank Hunter, too, for coming on board with TV Delmarva. We're really excited. We're as excited as him and maybe even more. So
I'm very
I think it's
excited,
a competition
too.
of who's more excited.
I've watched this TV Delmarva start from a conversation to a contract to some equipment to being over the air.
Yeah.
To constantly you're fixing it up and adding more and
Yeah.
you want the picture to be better. And I'm like, I didn't even know
Yep.
anything was wrong with it, and
Right.
And now you
it's
got
gotten
Hunter.
better. Yep. And everything is working really well. So we're ready to move forward. And I want to talk about, with 9/11 coming up next week.
Right.
It's the 20th anniversary. And I'm going to talk about this program. We're going to play this program next week directly after your show. So at
Okay.
9 o'clock next
AM.
week after your show, AM, we're going to play this. And we got a little promo here for it.
Okay.
So if you want to roll the promo,
Roll
let's
the
watch
B-roll.
it and listen.
Hi, I'm Jane Clayson Johnson. Join me for a musical commemoration of September 11th, featuring the world-renowned Tabernacle Choir and Orchestra at Temple Square, and Tony Award winner Kristen Chenoweth. It's an inspiring opportunity to look back and remember the day we will never forget. 9/11, coming together. A Music in the Spoken Word special broadcast.
Be nice.
It is going to be nice, and it's done really well. It's the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. They do all these specials, and so they've got lots of interviews with people, some people that were there the day, and just kind of what 9/11 means to them, and maybe how it's changed their lives.
Is this a 2-hour show or?
No, it's actually a 30-minute show.
Oh, 30-minute
It's a 30-minute show, yep.
All right. So okay. I didn't know anything was only 30.
And we're not looking for sponsors for it. That's the only one of the
Okay.
only times you'll ever hear that. We are not looking
no
for a sponsor
sponsors for that, right?
For it,
Because it's a memorable type thing.
Exactly, it's a memorable type thing, and it's just about us coming together and what it means to us.
Boy, America did come together, didn't they?
It does, and I look across here, Colin, Jonathan, and Hunter, and if they have any memory of it, it's very, very little, I'm sure, of 9/11. Jonathan was a year old.
Yeah.
So not even a year old.
Jonathan was a year old 20 years ago?
Yeah, he was only a few days away from being a year old. So
Wow.
Yeah, so it's
that is an amazing thought that these guys.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yet
So-
we remember it.
I remember it vividly. I remember I was
remember
working
where I
on a
was
car
when I heard
and I
about
remember
it.
the car I was working on. I remember the guy was a little bit of a pain that I
Really?
was working on, and I finally just had to say, I just need you to stop. There's something going on.
Right.
Because he was trying to kind of giving me a hard time. I said, there's something going on here, and we need to pay attention to it.
Right.
And so, yeah, it was.
Were you at all worried something else was going to happen?
No, I wasn't really, but I know a lot of people. Colin and Jonathan's mom worked at up by the Dover Air Force Base,
Okay.
and there was a lot of chatter up there at the time.
Right.
Early stages of us having cell phones.
Right.
The small cell phones and text messages, and there was just a lot going on with that. And a lot of people worried up there. And I remember Governor Minner at the time, I think, might have sent everybody home, like shut down, like
I think
later
you're
in
right.
that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it was a tough time.
It was a weird time.
It was, yeah. I mean, it was something we all had never experienced, and
And it
we
was
didn't-
almost unbelievable. Like,
Yeah.
you just really almost didn't believe it happened. And then they took it all off TV.
yeah,
Like we're not even going to be mad about it, in other words,
Mm-hmm.
And, man, there's a good song out there. I forgot the guy's name, Daryl Worley or something.
Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
In other words, and, but yeah, they did. They want us to forget about it, you
Yeah.
know, and that's the thing. We need to remember what happened 20 years ago. Do you know we had a man on here last week? Roger.
Mm-hmm.
He came on. He has a 9/11 memorial built in his yard.
Right. His son was there, right? His son was
son
killed
got
there.
killed.
Yeah.
And his son's fire truck was the only one fire truck that didn't get destroyed.
Wow.
And his other son was a New York City police officer who went looking for his brother.
Wow.
Yep. And but
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk a little bit about this memorial in a few minutes. But
Right.
when I had Roger on, it didn't all digest with me till after I
Right.
called him back during the week and said, "What was that all about?" And,
Yeah.
So there's somebody that right here from Delmarva, that had a son got killed up there.
Right. Yeah.
And and we don't want to forget that because those people, were brutally murdered.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Flying a
And-
plane. That was pretty intentional.
It was very intentional, and then you got to think about all the first responders that
We're just doing
saw
their
what
thing.
happened and realized all the dangers that
And they were
posed,
running
and
in
they went into it
while everybody else was running out. They
Yeah.
were running in.
Yeah, I mean, and I just remember the scenes on TV. The dust, the people walking out, and
Right.
it was bad.
It was unbelievable.
It was really bad, but we made it through.
We made it through, and we're a strong, resilient group of people.
Exactly. So next week, right after following Jim's show, we'll
9
talk about it a
o'clock.
little more. Next week, we'll talk about it
Yeah.
and play the
So mark
preview.
your calendar.
Yeah.
Don't miss that. Put it
Yeah.
on. I mean, if you can record it somehow or whatever and share it with your friends,
Yep.
please do so. All right,
Yeah.
Colin. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All
That's
right.
it.
So I'm gonna let you go.
Let
then,
me go.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Turn me
So
loose.
we're not on the radio. We're coming on the radio. Okay. I'm excited. We are coming on the radio. I'm ready for the radio. Let her rip. All right, good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and we are sitting here in Chef Fred's Cafe in Laurel Junction, Delaware. It doesn't get any better than this, okay? Good food, breakfast specials, breakfast, lunch, dinner, 7 days a week. Then you've got the outside. You've got all these tables with flea market type items. They're open Saturdays and Sundays. If you got some stuff you want to sell, call us up and ask for Diane's number, because if you want to rent a table or you want to have a store here or you want to know what's for rent, Diane has all the answers. I've never met anybody that knows as much about this place as Diane. Her number's 302-841-5864. 302-841-5864. It's Diane if you have questions about Laurel Junction. Going to do a real quick sponsor segment for Dry Zone. Dry Zone, Dry Zone, Dry Zone. People hear me talk about Dry Zone right there, John, and we're going to talk to you from there. So dryzone.com is a great company. Dry Zone has been a sponsor of the show pretty much since we started 8 years ago, and we say thank you, Bill and Heather Anderson, and we appreciate your support of the show. If you own a home, one of your largest investments is going to be your home. If you own a home, Dry Zone can help you out. If you've got a crawl space that needs encapsulating, if you got a basement that's leaking, if you got some structural or foundation problems, they can help you out with all those kind of things. So it's dryzone.com. You can learn a lot there. They're always looking to add some new employees, some new teammates. Team Dry Zone is always growing, and it's been growing for years. You just give them a call or stop in or check out on their website, dryzone.com. They're on Route 16 in Ellendale, open Monday through Friday, and you can stop in and talk to them in person. You can see some of the products they use. You can apply for a job in person. You can meet some of the folks, or you can give them a call at 302-684-5034, 302-684-5034. On the web, it's dryzone.com, and I appreciate their support. They are very, very active on the Facebook, and you can reach them there. I'm going to switch seats, so don't leave me. I'm going to move for a minute. All right, we're over here, and I'm going to talk to John Hollis. Oh, we're taking a picture, John. We need to look that way towards Seaford. Here we go. All right. Thank you. All right, is his mic on? Test, test, test. Good morning, everybody. John, how are you?
Doing great.
Is this your...
First of all, I want to congratulate you on your 8th anniversary and commend this tremendous effort you have brought to help nonprofits in all of Delmarva.
We try.
Well, you do more than try. You get her done.
We get her done. We get her done. So, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I had a magnificent cream chip beef breakfast here at Laurel Junction.
Okay, good.
First class. And,
Yeah.
So doing great and getting ready for the end of the month.
All right, big event on the 1st. Is that right?
1st of October.
1st of October, and
Crossroads Community Church. Longtime friend. Generally regarded as probably the greatest pediatric brain surgeon in history. He's done life-saving brain surgeries on many residents from Delmarva in his 35 years at Johns Hopkins. But Ben Carson helped us build the Boys and Girls Club there on Virginia Avenue. He's helped with a number of events, and he just has a special feeling for Delmarva. and we're just thrilled. He's going to launch his new new concept called Cornerstone here in Delmarva. So we'll have a Cornerstone chapter here in Delmarva.
Okay, good. And so the launch is technically, he's going to tell everybody about it on October 1st.
October 1st. Ben, we'll start the evening with some inspirational music by the Teen Challenge Choir.
Oh, okay,
and
good.
the Teen Challenge Women.
Okay.
And then Ben will speak on his guiding principles of Cornerstone, which is based on faith, the guiding principle of patriotism. Ben has demonstrated his patriotic feeling when he ran for president and was Secretary of Housing and Urban Development for 4 years. And he also is a strong proponent for preserving life. Our viewers may see him on national television on a regular basis, and he's become the preeminent voice of protecting the unborn child.
Okay. Wow. Well, very good. And you're personal friends with Ben.
Have been for 25 years.
Did you guys used to go camping together?
Well, we've never really camped, but
okay.
Well, his three sons would come live with my wife and I and do a program called Merit.
Okay.
And
okay.
So during their middle and high school years, our families would join each summer.
Okay.
So we live on a river, and I don't know that we ever camp.
Okay.
But I had an interesting experience. We taught the boys how to drive on the back roads of Sussex County.
Okay.
So we were in an event with at the Carson's home, where my wife Linda and I frequented, and at that event was Justice Clarence Thomas.
Okay.
So I introduced myself. I said, Justice Thomas, I'm John Hollis from Delaware. And he said, are you the one that taught the boys how to drive illegally on the roads of Delaware? Okay. I said, guilty as charged. But we've had some magnificent experiences, and we're just delighted that Ben and Candy Carson and their family is coming, and they really consider Delaware, particularly southern Delaware, Delmarva.
Okay.
He's spoken frequently in Salisbury, Maryland, at a prayer breakfast and other events, and is done commencement at Delaware State, done commencement at University of Delaware, and we're just delighted he's taking the guiding principles, and we're going to have a chapter right here
In Sussex County.
In Sussex County, and we're looking forward to working with your outstanding efforts to improve and increase the quality of life.
Well, good. We hope to. We were excited to be involved. We want to be involved. Now, this event is at Crossroad Community Church. I think you go online to their website to get a ticket. It is free, but you have to get a ticket, and I think they're darn near full. So,
yeah, and I appreciate you having me on. This has
Okay.
been a great experience. But yes, the response has been phenomenal.
phenomenal. Yeah.
The sponsorship allows us to admit the first 1,000 people
Oh, wow.
without an admission.
Okay.
Plus, they'll get a book called Think Big, which is Ben's best-selling book describing how he went from the ghettos of Detroit as a seventh, eighth grader, failing every subject, to becoming the youngest department chair in the history of Hopkins medicine.
Wow.
Pediatric neurosurgery.
Wow.
So,
Anything else?
well, it's an evening of faith and patriotism, and Under the theme, he wrote another best-selling book, God Did Bless America, and that'll be the focus of this visit and the focus of his. But back to the event, we filled the sanctuary, but we're still taking reservations for an overflow.
Okay.
And Crossroad has wonderful technology so people can experience the whole event in the room adjacent to the sanctuary. If they call 202-470-5317, they can make a reservation
Okay.
for the overflow.
Okay. Well, I'm going to thank you for joining me.
I'm honored.
This is your first time, I think, being on the show.
Well, I've watched you and admired you, not just for what you're doing here and the work you've done for the Delaware State Police is just totally inspiring, and the work you do to create enthusiasm with your show, 8 years of great information sharing. So, on behalf of a lot of folks, I want to bring sincere congratulations and hope you
Thank you.
enjoy hearing Ben Carson. Sponsorships are still available.
Okay.
And they can
All right.
contact me. I'm in the book.
All right. I'll get up with you.
Okay.
All right, my friend. Take care.
God bless.
God bless you. I'm going to scoot over one seat and say goodbye. All right.
All right.
All right. See ya. All right. Switching seats. I'm back. That was good. This is a big event. You don't want to miss it. So mark your calendar, October 1st. Call that number and make sure you get a ticket, okay? Now, what is next? I talked about how we're sitting here right inside Laurel Junction, Chef Fred's Cafe. You heard me talk about a gentleman who was on last week, okay? So there was a man who came on last week, and his name was Roger. And I talked to him a little bit yesterday morning, and he has in his yard, so he had a son who got killed in the 9/11 attack. He was a New York City firefighter. So he went in and he lost his life trying to save people, okay? And, of course, this Saturday coming up is the 20th anniversary. But year-round in Roger's yard, he has built a memorial to honor his son. Now, I personally have not seen it yet, but I have had many people tell me about it, and he just wants to invite you to stop by on Memorial Day and be with him. So he's going to have, I think, hamburgers and hot dogs. There's no charge. He does have these really nice T-shirts that he's selling as a fundraiser to help some people. But if you want to just stop by Roger's house, sure. Hold on just one second. Am I on my last guest? Or do I have two more? Just one. I'd like to do it at 8:30 then, if I could. Okay. All right. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that, what did I say? We're talking about Roger, and on next Saturday, if you want to stop by his house. Now, you could stop by Roger's house anytime, but he told me next Saturday he's inviting people to stop by. There's no charge unless you want to buy one of these T-shirts, and that is a donation to something. But you really need to check it out. I mean, he has dedicated his life to not letting the memory of his son and all that lost their lives on that day. So here's the address. I want you to write it down because it's in Lewis, and his name is Roger, and this is in his yard. Okay, so you're going to be going to Roger's house. He's got a memorial. There's going to be music. There's going to be food. There's going to be some fellowship and time of remembrance. Okay, and it is 17181. 17181 MINOS. Conaway Road, Lewis. Okay, check it out and stop by and see Roger. And if you can't make it next Saturday, stop by anytime. Roger lives there, okay? And he is very more than willing to talk to you about the events and show you the memorial. It was really cool having John Hollis on. That was my first time ever having him on. A lot of people know John. He used to have a TV show, Heart and Soul. I don't know if everybody remembers that or not. And he's good friends with Ben Carson. And obviously Ben Carson has done a good work in his life around the world, you know. And he's starting a new thing. You know, something really big is happening today and Monday at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln. So let's say this is a sponsor segment. Let's not forget to say that. This is a sponsor segment, and today, starting at 10 o'clock, you can go there right now if you want. Wilson's auction is open, and they have got thousands and thousands of things that are going to be sold today to the highest bidder, okay? And I'm just letting you know it's an auction, all right? And if you're visiting, you've never been to Wilson's auction, big auction today. Goes all day and into the night, 8, 9 o'clock. They'll still be there. You can learn a lot about them at wilsonsauction.com. There's a ton of pictures of things that are going to be sold today. Then on Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock, they have an auto auction. Now, Monday, we're talking Labor Day, there is their annual Labor Day auction starting at 9 at Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln, okay? And there is all kinds of stuff. Now, what always excites me is the tag auction, but there are antiques, there's collectibles, there's firearms, there's estate jewelry and gold, there's coins, there's vehicles. Big deal. Now, you can preview this on Sunday. Tomorrow, you can actually go to a preview of this from 11 to 4 tomorrow, Sunday, at Wilson's Auction in Lincoln. You can go and literally preview the stuff that's going to be sold Monday. But there are low-digit tags, and it's a big thing. People love it. And that starts at 1 o'clock on Monday. So the tags start at 1. So funny. You could be at Wilson's Auction, and there's some room. And as soon as it gets close to the tag auction, there's no room anywhere. The tags are a big deal, and he's got a bunch of them. He's got some Ducks Unlimited tags. He's got DU 937 and DU 938, okay? So if you're into Ducks Unlimited, I want a farm tag. I've never had a farm tag. So Farm Tag 4000 is for sale, and I kind of have an interest in that. I'm a farmer. I raise some money from crops, and I think I want a farm tag. I've never had one before, so I'm going to check that out. So it's Monday. So today at Wilson's Auction, starting at 10 o'clock, there's the regular auction all day and into the evening. Then tomorrow from 11 to 4, you can go and preview what's going to be sold on Monday, and then Monday, stop by. I mean, it starts at 9 o'clock right there on Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware. Big auction. And then next Friday, there's a real estate auction just outside of Harrington, okay? 2 different parcels of land. So you can learn about this. There's hundreds of pictures on the website. Just go to wilsonsauction.com and check it out. And get there, and do not bid on FT 4000. I've got my eye on that. I got to make sure Denise is good with it. I think she's shaking her head already like, no, there's no way we're buying any more tags. But anyway, hey, does anybody out there like peach milkshakes? All right. This is a limited time offer at Chick-fil-A. Oh, this is a sponsor segment, everybody. So Chick-fil-A has been gracious enough to get involved with my show, or bold enough to get involved with my show. We appreciate Chick-fil-A. I eat there at least once or twice a week. I love how no matter how long the line is, within minutes, I've got my food. It's always hot. They always get my order just right. If I want a fork, the forks are free. I can get a straw. Their ice is ice cold. I just love Chick-fil-A. Whether I get the nuggets or the sandwich or a salad or whatever, their sides are good. I've gotten hooked on macaroni and cheese at Chick-fil-A. I didn't even know they had it till one day. I was online looking through the menu, and I'm like, macaroni and cheese? It is cheesy. It's really good. I like it. So if you've not been to a Chick-fil-A in a long time, don't go on Sundays. They're closed on Sundays, but 6 days a week, they do a fantastic job. You got one in Milford. There's one in Rehoboth. There is one in Seaford. There is one in Millsboro. There is one in Salisbury, and there's one in Camden. And they're all over the place. What? The one in Camden's being renovated, I'm being told. Okay, so just go to the Milford one while you're at it. Well, there's one on the other side of Dover, too, by golly, isn't there? Up there where Lowe's is. So anyway, and they got peach milkshakes till September 25th is what I'm saying. Peach milkshakes till September 25th, all right? So Chick-fil-A, good company. So let's take a minute or two and give away some gift cards to Chick-fil-A. Does anybody out there want a free gift card to Chick-fil-A? Now, here's the deal. We're going to give you one gift card, and you got to pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville. And they're free. We're going to give you one. You got to call right now. The super secret phone number is 302-422-7336. Real quick, if you want a gift card to Chick-fil-A, it's for a Chick-fil-A sandwich meal or an 8-count nugget meal. Your choice. Good at all Chick-fil-A's. Is there a phone call for real? That was too quick. Caller, who's this?
This is a phone call for real, and this is Betty and Charlie.
Hey there. How you kids doing?
We are doing great and healthy.
Good. I saw you last week. It was nice having you here. And
yes.
I appreciate
the food was so good. And I wanted to tell you that we had gotten an Italian cold cut sub
Ooh, okay.
to go.
And how was
And
it?
It was delicious.
Wow.
We were really impressed.
Isn't it nice here? The food is
yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
Wow. Do you want a gift card to Chick-fil-A?
Yes, I would like a gift card to Chick-fil-A.
I'm going to give you 2. Okay?
Well, thank you.
Will
Charlie
you take?
would appreciate it.
You'll take Charlie with you. So
Yeah,
Betty and Charlie get 2 gift cards. Two gift cards.
Thank you so kindly, Jim.
All right. Well, thank you for the card and the kind words and your friendship and support. Okay.
Okay, Jim. Thank you. And
Hey,
God bless.
I'll see you. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Betty and Charlie, good friends of the show, good supporters of the show. It was nice they came over. 2 gift cards for them. How's that? All right. Anybody else out there want a free gift card to Vanderwins? No, not Vanderwins. Not right this minute. We're not doing Vanderwins. We're doing Chick-fil-A. Okay? Chick-fil-A right now. So if you want a gift card to Chick-fil-A, you need to call me, okay? This is about a $7 value. You get the sandwich meal or you get the 8-count nugget meal. 1 gift card for free. All right, now, what is the next thing we're going to do? I'm going to do another sponsor segment real quick. I really did enjoy having John Hollis on. I thought that was very nice. And I've known him for years, and he's just been a real blessing to our community. But I wanted to tell you, Rick Fowler told me yesterday a couple things. Okay, so if you know Rick Fowler, sponsor segment, he owns and operates No Nonsense Office Machines. He said, Jim, I'm looking for some help. I'm looking for somebody that can just help out in general. Maybe greet a customer, maybe be taught some things, maybe run an errand, maybe just help out however. And he said, just tell them to stop in and talk to me. If there's somebody out there looking for a job, just stop in and talk to Rick Fowler at No Nonsense Office Machines. But he said, hey, I got a brand new hot sauce in. And I said, really? It's molasses and whiskey. Holy mackerel, what a combination. Molasses and whiskey in a sauce. So if you're into grilling and cooking and you'd like a bottle of sauce for free, no purchase necessary. Just stop in, say, hey, Rick, Jim said, you're giving away hot sauce, okay? Now, I wouldn't mind if while you're in his store, you took a minute and browsed around. He's got used laptops. He's got new laptops. He's got tablets and gaming systems and monitors and keyboards and copiers and all kinds of electronic stuff. Really friendly, knowledgeable guy. He can help you if you've got something that's broke or you thought you've lost all your pictures. Maybe he can help you find them. There's many different things he offers. He's never let us down. Denise and I have gave him all kinds of interesting things to work on, and he's done a great job, okay? So anyway, 2 miles east of the circle on Route 9, it is No Nonsense Office Machines. How to apply for the job? Stop in person or send him your resume. His email is NNOM, No Nonsense Office Machines, NNOM at Comcast.net, okay? He's open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. He's not in there today. All right, with that said, his phone number, let's give that out too. It's 302-856-7381, 856-7381. And I did start to mention Jerry Santoro, and I'm going to wait on his commercial, but we've got more guests coming up. And we got Brian Brubaker going to be talking to us about the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Very excited to hear what he's got to say. And Weller's does have a couple help wanted positions, so I do need a helper for the show. I need somebody to help me with the show. So if you want to come here on Saturday mornings and work with me from 6 to 10, the show's on from 7 to 9, but we got to set up a table and chairs and some few different things. Don't have to have a lot of electronic device, okay? You're not doing the cameras or the microphones, but you are going to be taking some pictures and doing things like that. So I need a helper for Saturday mornings. If you're interested, let me know. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. Switch over to TV Delmarva right now, or go on Facebook and look up Weller Does Delmarva. Colin Walls is
Jim
here.
Weller is here.
How's it going, Colin?
It's going good, yeah.
I think it's going real good.
Busy morning here at Laurel Junction, so
It is.
great.
Everybody behaving? What about them two?
They're a handful over there.
They're a handful.
Yeah, we've had to get security over here to take care of them.
Right. but nothing a milkshake wouldn't solve.
Right. That's
Right?
right. That's right.
All
Easily
right.
bribed with milkshakes.
Yeah, bribe them with milkshakes.
So anyway,
All
TV Delmarva, we've talked about this 9/11 special that we're going to have
Oh, yes.
after your show next week. So stay tuned for that, and then as well as Hunter coming on board with us, and
Yep.
we're really happy that he's here. And if you're watching Channel 14.4, you're going to notice more weather forecasts, more recorded. Where Hunter's actually standing there and telling you what the forecast is, and there's sponsorship opportunities that go along with that.
Weather
as-
brought to you by.
Right, as well
Right.
as our broadcasts, live coverage that we do on Facebook and other places.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
With TV Delmarva and Delmarva WX.
There's something people really pay attention to is the weather.
They do, especially when it comes to severe weather.
Right.
And I'm fortunate enough that I get to see some of the interaction that Hunter has with like
People
the
on
direct
Facebook
messages on
and stuff.
Facebook and things like that. And there are people that say, I really depend on you to bring me this information, and they really appreciate it. And
They take it serious.
they do take it seriously, yeah. I mean, and of course, Hunter takes it very
Real
seriously.
serious.
It's his job, full-time job now. But it's a pretty big deal, and it's kind of an honor to be able to know that these people are depending on us
Right.
to bring them accurate, timely things. Hunter said because Delmarva WX actually covers the western shore of Maryland as well in their broadcasts. You might not always see it on TV Delmarva, but on their Facebook page they cover
Okay.
it. Hunter gave a half-hour warning on one of these tornadoes over in Annapolis.
Really?
Yeah, so he was a half hour ahead of it, warning these people there is a tornado coming. Seek
Wow.
shelter. So I mean that's a pretty big warning to
Right.
get out to people.
But I think the difference is he's very passionate about what he does.
Oh,
he
for
digs
sure.
a little deeper than some. He's not, a lot of people, just to have a job and they just do the bare minimum. Hunter, it's passion.
Well,
with
it's-
him,
well, I mean,
he's,
you
he's
know it's
doing way
passion.
more than the bare minimum. He's
Right,
digging
because he's
deep.
done this for years with no pay.
Correct.
So I mean that is absolutely his passion, and
Yeah.
you can tell it comes through in his broadcast and that. So he's really serious.
We need
about
to
it.
get him a vehicle.
Yes.
Okay? Something, an SUV, four-wheel drive. I want him to go
Right.
down on the beach. I want to see some lightning strikes when they strike the beach.
Yeah,
Wanna see-
I'm not
Is that-
positive
isn't
he's
that
going
how
to be
you
down
make
there for
glass
that.
or something
Because
like that?
if we're telling people that you need to be safe, we really shouldn't be doing the
Sending
unsafe
him down
things.
to the
Yeah.
beach.
No, we do. I mean, and we will go out and do some of those things that are kind of on the edge of safe, just to bring the news to people, because that's what we do. We have news and weather. But yeah, this is
What
this
do you
is
think
an
of my
exciting
note
day.
system here?
I like
I've
it.
got
It's,
it laid
it's very
out.
familiar to me. I've seen this for years from you. You know how you do it. I like how you write it real big. This is actually written kind of small.
Yeah, it is.
So
Yeah.
did you write these? You
I
wrote
did,
these.
yep. I'm
Okay.
starting to use
I
the
can tell
Sharpie
the
now.
ones that Jackie writes.
Because they're nice and neat.
They're nice and neat. They're bigger,
Right.
and they're nice and neat, and they look like they're photocopies.
Right.
Are they copies of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
you
forgot.
have multiples backups in case you lose them or somebody
Right.
steals them. These valuable
or
documents.
the roof leaks.
Or the roof leaks.
And the floor
Which
gets flooded.
might be more likely than somebody
right,
stealing
than
them.
anything else. Yeah. Oh my.
So yeah, but no, I do. I like your. You've got it all here. Look at this. So all the notes for me. These are the channels. Wow. How did
Right.
that
It
happen?
was blurry, wasn't it?
Man, your paper threw our camera off, Jim.
Yeah, those are my
Trying
notes.
to. It was trying to read your
Right, and
writing.
I'm using the backside of scrap paper. You'll notice I'm
That's
very,
right,
I'm
yep.
very energy. What's it called?
This
Energy
is
efficient.
You found boxes of these, right?
Oh,
in a tractor
cases
trailer
of 'em.
body.
I remember when I had them printed
These order
years ago.
tickets.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I
And
got
you're
these notepads. I must have 30,000 of these notes. Because whenever I buy stuff, I usually buy enough to last a lifetime.
Right.
In other words, just
Because
to
you
be
get a
honest,
better
it's
deal
like
when you buy
you get a better-
30,000 instead of 300.
Right.
Even though you're only going to use 300.
Right. Right. So I got cases of these notepads.
But you've got,
Right.
our channels on here. These are your notes. 14.1, General Entertainment. 14.2, Delmarva Newsnet. 14.3, ASTN Delmarva. And then you spell it
had
out.
this-
All Sports Television Network.
Right. Because I didn't know what ASTN meant.
Right.
Aston. I thought it was a fishing group. or
Exactly.
something.
14.4 Delmarva WX. And over WX, you put weather. So, yeah. And then Jack Riddle, April 1st, one time, and that's crossed out. Sorry, Jack. You missed that. So, yeah.
Yeah,
This
I
is
got the notes,
It's a
boy.
very efficient operation here. All right.
All
Here's one
right.
of your
Is the
school
phone-
teachers calling in talking about you.
Caller, are you there?
I am. You
Hey.
guys talking about using the backside of stuff just brought a memory back to me.
Hold on now. Is this Dennis?
It is.
I hope it's a memory that doesn't involve me.
It does, but when you reached out to me and asked me if I wanted, maybe try coming down there to the shop, my first duty was sticking those Weller stickers on those desk dials. You bought thousands of them.
And they were outdated.
You kept me occupied, but man, they were popular. But the other thing
Outdated
is, when
desk
I
dials.
heard Colin talking, or you said you were using the back of the paper. I can remember the old cash register and the ad machine. And when we used the roll in the cash register, we would load it back into the ad machine and use the backside of it.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh! I hope he didn't do that with the toilet paper too.
I have always been environmentally friendly, haven't I?
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys, all right?
I'll see you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you, Dennis.
I have no comment.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I'll see you.
I'll see you. Get out of here. We're going to be using the staples over. All right, everybody. All right, the life and times of Jim Weller. Gee whiz. I went to my high school reunion a week ago today, and man, did they have remembrance of me. Stuff I've done and stuff I've said and stuff like that. Now Jack Riddle's commenting about being crossed out for April 1st. I think it meant he was done. I've already got up with him about it. All right, everybody. So we got another guest coming on. We're going to take a picture first. This man is a Chevrolet man. I can see it already. General Motors. Okay, General Motors. All right, give me just a minute. I need to do a couple commercials, and then I'll be right with you. So this is going to be what's called a sponsor segment, everybody, a sponsor segment. Jerry's Lawn Care. People say, man, who is this Jerry Santoro you speak of? Jerry's a friend of mine. And he does landscaping, and he does irrigation systems. He does pavers. He does lot clearing. Like he'll come in with big machinery and clear the lot. Or if you got a tree that's maybe leaning or some limbs that broke off and you're like, man, it's going to fall sooner or later, he'll cut the tree down or trim it up. I had some at my house where he trimmed them up. He just cut the dead limbs off or whatever. And just a real good guy. So if you need some stuff done, a lot cleared, if you need some firewood, and the time to buy firewood's in the summer. That way you got it, it's good and seasoned, and you got it when everybody runs out. He's got firewood, hardwood, seasoned firewood. Jerry Santoro, he's also got lots and lots and lots and lots of mulch, and he's just generally a good guy. So you give him a call. He's licensed, he's insured, he lives in Greenwood. You can pick stuff up from him, or he'll deliver it to you. Or if you got a job and if I haven't mentioned it, give him a call and ask him, is this something, Jerry, that you would do? He's got a bucket truck, too. So his name's Jerry. Jerry's Lawn Care. Jerry Santoro is his name. 302-363-6025. Now, it works best when you dial it in that order. People say, why do you say that? Because sometimes people misdial. Sometimes people butt dial. So you just never know what you're going to get. So you dial it on purpose in that order. 363-6025. All right? Or jlc-llc.com. Now, I heard a tip yesterday. When somebody butt dials you, don't keep listening. Okay? Because you might not like what you're going to hear. So you learn a lot about people's personalities when they accidentally dial you and you keep listening. Okay? So with that said, I want to just mention, I'm just going to go right into my next sponsor because this is a pretty big organization. Brian, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. And are you from around here? Or are you from New York? Or?
No, actually, I'm a 17-year resident of Delaware. So.
Delaware. Okay.
Yes.
Well, very good.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
And this has got to be a first for you being on a show like this.
Yes.
Yes.
But I'm happy to
Okay.
be here.
Well,
And
we're
thank
happy
you.
you're
Thank
here.
you for having me.
And it's going to be worth every penny you paid for this segment. Okay? So
right.
anyway. Okay, so this is called Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
Yes.
I got all these notes. I was told to study this.
Okay.
Anyway, I highlighted a couple things. So why don't you tell us what this organization is and what you got going on? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So the Tunnel to Towers Foundation was formed after the attacks of 9/11 20 years ago. It's hard to believe that this is the 20th anniversary next week. And the Stiller family, who started the foundation, did it in memory of their brother, Stephen Stiller, who was an FDNY firefighter. He had just gotten off his shift at Station 1 in Brooklyn, which was a special ops firehouse.
Okay.
And he was on his way to go play golf with his brothers when he got word of the first plane hitting the Twin Towers. So in true first responder nature, he went back to his station, grabbed his fire gear, drove to the mouth of the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. It had already been closed for security purposes. So again, he was not to be deterred. He strapped on 65 pounds worth of gear, ran the 2 miles through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel to the Twin Towers, where he ultimately gave his life up trying to save people when the second tower collapsed.
Wow. So he couldn't drive the fire truck through, but he ran through.
He ran through.
Wow.
So, so the Siller family started this foundation. Initially, it was to help with fallen first responders, but it has grown tremendously. So we now have a program that helps fallen first responders. We have a program that helps Gold Star families, and then also a smart home program where we will build a specially adaptive smart home for our nation's most catastrophically injured military service members.
Wow. This is wonderful.
Yes.
This is wonderful. And so we have an event coming up right here in Sussex County.
Yes. So we actually have two.
Okay.
We have two events. It's going to be basically the weekend, 2 weekends from today.
Two from today. Okay.
So on Friday, September 17th, we're going to have our inaugural Let Us Do Good ball. It's going to be at Fort Miles
this will
Museum.
be the first one.
This will be the first one.
Okay.
This will be the first
and it's
one.
a ball.
It's a ball.
Okay.
But don't think you got to get all fancy and everything for it.
How fancy?
Beach casual, beach formal.
Okay.
Say what you would
Okay.
wear to a beach wedding.
Okay.
Something like that. But it's going to be at Fort Miles Museum in Cape Henlopen State
Really?
Park, overlooking the water. We're going to have local favorites second time around playing live for us. We have a dance floor overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. A lot of good food from Mission Barbecue.
Oh, go Mission Barbecue.
So some good times, a presentation. And the ball is actually in honor of fallen Delaware State Police Corporal Stephen Ballard, who people around here know he was killed in the line of duty in 2017.
He was shot to death at Wawa in Middletown.
In Bear.
Okay.
Yep. And I was fortunate enough a couple days before the 4th of July for our Fallen First Responder program. I had the honor, along with one of our Gold Star widows, presenting Corporal Ballard's widow with her mortgage payoff to her home.
Really?
Yes.
So this organization paid her mortgage off?
Yes. Yep. And that's what we do. That's what we do. That's how we
you just
support.
surprise people with it like that?
Yes.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What a nice thing.
Yes.
How do people receive that?
Very emotionally.
I would say.
Very emotionally. We're glad to be partners with the Delaware State Police. And, there's a very special captain out there who is on our planning board.
Oh,
He
really?
also arranged that ceremony for Louise Cummings,
Wow.
Stephen's widow. And, it was met with a lot of tears and joy.
What troop is this guy a captain at?
He's at headquarters.
Headquarters up in Dover, okay.
Yep.
All
So-
right, just checking.
So then we have that, and then we also have our third annual 5K, also being held at Fort Miles in Cape Henlopen State Park. Just go to t2trun.org, T, the number 2, T, run.org, for information on both events. You can purchase your tickets for the ball there, as well as purchase your registration for the 5K.
Wow, this is something. Is this where the big building's under the dirt?
Yep. The
And then the
bunkers.
front of it's got like glass?
Yep. And,
okay.
and the gun turrets and everything.
Yeah.
The Missouri gun is out there. We have a lot of things planned for this weekend. Again, all in honor of remembering the 20th anniversary of 9/11.
And this is technically to raise funds for the organization to continue to do good for people.
Correct.
What was it called again?
The Tunnel to Towers.
Okay. What was it where it said something about do good?
So let us do good.
Let
That's
us
what we're
do
calling
good.
our ball.
Okay.
That is a mantra that the Siller family has taken. St. Francis of Assisi has said, brothers and sisters, while we have time, let us do good. So the foundation has adopted that as our mantra because we want to give back to our first responders, our military. These are the people that go day in and day out to keep us safe and protected.
Right.
You know, when there's danger, they run towards it, not
Correct.
run away from it.
Right.
So, you know, Frank Siller, who right now, if you have, you know, did a little research, Frank Siller is our CEO of the foundation. He is on a 537-mile walk from Arlington, right outside the Pentagon, to Shanksville, Pennsylvania, to the location of Ground Zero. And he's doing that in 42 days, all in honor of his brother, Stephen.
How old is this man?
He is in, oh God, he's going to kill me if I don't
All
say
right,
it
never
right.
mind.
We always say that. But, you know, he's a true inspiration because this man had a heart attack last year. He had us all scared to death. And now he's making
Walking
this walk.
500 miles.
537 miles in 42 days.
Really?
Yep. So we really do call him our fearless leader.
I would say.
But he is, I mean, anything he can do to help the community, especially our first responders and military, he's there. He has answered the call.
Wow.
And I can tell you, a lot of people joke around, you know, when you mention Delaware, people are like, they pretend they don't know where we are. Delaware?
Yeah.
The foundation has already helped 4 families.
In Delaware?
In Delaware, in the Delmarva Peninsula.
You mean like paid their house off helping them?
We've had a fallen first responder. We had a Gold Star family. We built an adaptive smart home for a Marine
All in Delaware.
Marydell. And then we also helped the family, provided a gift. It wasn't too widely publicized because we didn't want to make a big deal
Okay.
about it, for Corporal Hecook's widow.
Okay.
We provided a legacy gift.
Wow.
So again, 4 families in this area, we've stepped up and
Wow.
helped. So pretty
And
impressive.
what's your involvement? Like, is this a full-time thing, or you just do it as there is an event, or?
I am the volunteer event director. I actually work for General Motors as my full-time gig.
Really?
But yes, General Motors is actually one of our national sponsors for the foundation. In fact, we've named Tunnel of Towers General Motors National Charity of Choice. And that's how I got involved 7 years ago.
So General Motors is very much behind this.
Very much so, especially through our
Wow.
GMC channel. We had the fortune a couple years ago of auctioning off the last C7 Corvette at Barrett-Jackson for an impressive, I forget what the final number was over $2.5 million. And then we just
Wow.
auctioned off our first production GMC Hummer EV Edition 1.
The electric one?
The electric one that's coming. Again, broke a record. It was over $2 million again there too. So, and this is
Really?
money that we put back into the foundation to help with our
$2
smart
million
program.
comes in.
Exactly. Because you
Wow.
figure these smart homes are not cheap.
Right.
They average around $500,000 to build
Wow.
because
But
they
they're
are
very
specific.
efficient.
Well,
Right.
and they're very specific to the person's needs. So if they've lost their
Okay.
limbs or anything like
Okay.
that.
So if they can't reach this or touch
Exactly.
that, the home you talk and things happen. And,
Exactly.
Okay, now I
so
get
they're
it.
they're not cheap
Not just
by
a
any
Renai
means.
hot water heater.
Right.
In other
And-
words.
And the
okay.
reason why we build these is because we want our military service members to feel independent.
Right.
That they don't have to depend on someone or depend on their family.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know, I get moved every time we get someone involved or someone asks about the foundation and we get the chance to talk about Stephen's story and what we do as a whole for the foundation, because we just want to give back and we want to do good,
Mm-hmm.
and we want to make sure that the people that keep us safe every single day are appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Very
and
good.
in this time,
Right,
you know,
because we
with
live in a
what's going
time
on-
now where people don't like the police and on
Exactly.
and on and on.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate what you do. Thank
thank
you very
you.
much.
Thank
I'm
you. I
glad
appreciate
you're
the
on.
time.
I'm going to give you one of my cards. I need you to find me a really nice loaded GMC pickup. Okay? I hear there's a shortage. So I need to buy it by the end of the year if I can.
I
So,
can hook you up.
I'm going to give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins too. How about that?
Oh, thank you.
You ever been there?
I have not.
Oh, okay. How many people in your family?
4.
I'm going to give you 2 more then. I want everybody eating ice cream.
Well, I
Okay?
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right.
I
Thanks for
appreciate
coming
it.
on. So
Thank you.
if you got more in the future, let us know in
Absolutely.
advance, and I'd love to help support whatever you need help with. Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Take care. Be safe. Thank you
Yes,
very
you
much.
too.
All right. Check it out. I'm going to talk Denise into going to the ball. Her and I will go to the ball. Oh, that is some organization. I had no idea. I had all these notes, see, 2 pages of them. and I can tell you what I did with them. I didn't read them all. But anyway, thank you, Jackie. All right, what is next? What is next? We're in the last few minutes of the show. This is our first show of the 9th year. I thank everybody for watching and listening. And, you know, I've been talking about my power washing guy, and I quit advertising for him, and he got upset with me. He said, Jim, I got such results, and you slowed down on me. I was giving him a break. He told me he got too many phone calls. So this is a sponsor segment, and this is Mike Schaefer's, in other words, and it's Easy Clean Power Wash. And I've dealt with him, power washing, Easy Clean Power Washing. I've dealt with him a lot. He's getting ready to do the Dry Zone Red Barn for me. Big project. He said he would do it on the weekend. I thought that was nice. So when they're closed and there's not a lot of vehicles there, he said, I'll go in there on a weekend and do it for you. So anyway, if you got a house and you've got some mossy stuff growing on your roof and you want to get that clean, he does soft washing for the roofs, but he does power washing, whether you got your house you want done or your deck or your sidewalk or everything. He did our swing set. He's done all kinds of stuff for me. So he's a real good guy. He's an owner-operator. So again, when you call, you're going to get Michael. When you get him, you're going to get Mike. When he does the work, that's who's going to do it. So his name is Mike Schaefer's, owner-operator, real good guy. Pretty much will go wherever you need him to go. So he'll do Seaford and Laurel and Ocean City and Easton and a little bit of everywhere up to Dover. So give him a call. His phone number starts with 302-381-8305, 381-8305, easycleanmd.com on the web, and Easy Clean Power Washing on the Facebook. Give Michael a call and say, hey, I heard about you on Jim Weller's show. Want to get a price on power washing my house? Or maybe you want to buy somebody a power washing as a gift. Maybe you know a first responder. You know, a 9/11's coming up and you want to do something nice for somebody, pay to have their house power washed. You know what else is going on? Another person that I've been promoting that's had some really nice results, and she's also looking for some help. So this is a sponsor segment, folks. And you hear a lot of sponsors. Actually, today was a record. I had 15 of them to do. So that's it. I'm done. I can't take any more sponsor segments, all right? But anyway, I'm just letting you know today was a record. But this is Dawn Kennedy. And people say, Jim, I think I'm going to give her a call. I met somebody just the other day said, you know, my house is always like, oh, I hope nobody shows up spur of the moment. If your house is like that and you need some help just getting it up to speed or a jump start or whatever, or you want somebody to clean your house on a regular basis, monthly, weekly, whatever, maybe you have like, maybe you're a contractor and you build a spec home and you want somebody to clean that thing up real good, she can do that. She cleans up campers, she cleans up motorhomes, and I'm not talking about washing and waxing the outside, I'm talking about the inside of them. If you know you just got back from camping and you want somebody to just clean that thing up, she can do that for you. Airbnbs, what's the other one called? It's not just Airbnb. There's another one. It's called a VRBO. VRBO, vacation rent by owner. Okay? But anyway, so whether you want your office cleaned, your business, your house, whatever, you need help organizing, she can help you with that. She's real friendly, real knowledgeable. She's on the scene. She's real particular. Her name is Dawn Kennedy. She'll go anywhere, I believe. Where is it written down at? From Fenwick Island to Smyrna. She'll do a good job for you. Estimates are free, licensed and insured, friendly, knowledgeable, trustworthy, good lady. Dawn Kennedy. I'll be there, cleaning and care. What a good name. I'll be there, cleaning and care. So on the web, it's be there, cleaning and care at, oh, that's the email. So I'll be there, cleaning and care on Facebook. That's where you need to go. Facebook. I'll be there, cleaning and care. Her phone number is 302-362-7064. 362-7064. If you're listening to me now and you just need a good house cleaning, you want to get things ready, the kids are going back to school, and you just want somebody to go through the house and clean it up and organize it, whether it's one time or on a regular basis, you got an office you need clean, whatever you need help with, she'll help you. And if you're looking for a part-time job, she's always looking for people to help out. She's real particular. So if you're not real particular, she's not looking for you. She's looking for people that are on time and real particular and like to keep things clean, neat, and orderly. It's Dawn Kennedy. I'll be there, cleaning and care, 302-362-7064. I did mention, and Chuck Creighton mentioned it, somebody said I do a good job of doing these papers all through the show. Yes, I do. And some of them even have notes on the back of them. So anyway, I do this a lot. And thank you, Tim, for pointing that out to me. And I just want to let you know, Jack Riddle, you are always in our thoughts. We did not cross you out It was something that I had wrote down, and I think I already dealt with it. That's all that was. You haven't missed anything, Jack. So anyway, what else is going on? It's Labor Day weekend, by golly. Who's doing what for Labor Day weekend? I think we're having some of our family over tomorrow, and I think on Monday I'm going to Wilson's Auction, and then I think I'm going to Middle Ford Speedway. I have not been to the new Middle Ford Speedway yet, and I think there is some racing. I think they even have pickup truck racing. So I'm going to take my pickup truck with me just in case anybody can get in. I'm not sure if I have to have a roll cage or what I have to have. But anyway, Middle Ford Speedway Monday afternoon, and then Monday morning starting at 9 o'clock, Wilson's Auction. I'm definitely going for the tags at 1 o'clock. Check that out. I'm going to buy FT4000. I don't want anybody to bid against me. Please, okay? All right, what is next? What is next? Labor Day is Monday. Weller's is open today. Of course, we're closed on Mondays anyway. Looking for a helper with the show. I mentioned it. Tracy is going to be doing something different on Saturday mornings, and we need somebody to take over. Denise is helping me also, and we just need a hand. So we want somebody, so that way maybe we can rotate it around, have more than one person, and one do it this week, one do it another, get a little schedule going. Wouldn't be so hard. It is. I mean, Tracy's been doing this a year and a half or better and never missed a day. So, it cut into her world pretty strong, helping me out on Saturdays, and I appreciate it. So we're looking for some help, a helper to help set up a few things, to start the timer. It's just an iPad. You start the timer. You greet the guests and say, hey, John, have a seat here. Keep an eye on the timer so Jim don't go over, and just take a couple pictures and help out any way you can. So it's what I need, like a producer, somebody to help me, because once the mic goes on at 7 o'clock, I'm done. I can't get away from it. So with that said, I want to go ahead, if you don't mind, and give away some more gift cards. This is going to be your choice. Your choice, okay? Now, if you've already won one today, don't call back, please. But it's 422-7336. 422-7336. If you would like a gift card to Vanderwin's or Chick-fil-A, one or the other, just call me right now. I'll put your name on the list. So it's going to be one Vanderwin's or one Chick-fil-A, all right? One Vanderwin's or one Chick-fil-A, okay? So just call now. I'll set it aside at Weller's in Bridgeville. You just stop in and pick it up Tuesday through Saturday. We're closed Sundays and Mondays. 422-7336. 422-7336. A free gift card to Chick-fil-A or a free gift card to Vanderwin's. Call me right this minute. In fact, the Vanderwin's is two. I forgot. Vanderwin's is 2 gift cards. So it's 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's or 1 gift card to Chick-fil-A. That's what it is. I did it earlier. All right? So just give a call, 422-7336. Now, I'm just glancing at my notes. Oh, yeah, something else I forgot to tell y'all. I got a big electronic billboard in Ellendale. We're always selling advertising on that. I've got some package deals. If you want to buy advertising on my show and the billboard, I've got a couple unbelievable specials. You would be on my show. There would be an ad every week for 52 weeks. And then you would also be on the billboard. It's a package deal. Is that a phone call for real? Okie dokie. Caller, are you there? Hey there. Are you there? We're going to let you go. That was called, we should have just hung on. That was a butt dial. All right. So, caller, if you meant to call us, it's 422-7336. A lot of people came here last week, and I want to say thanks a lot to everybody, but Snooky and Pat Vent, it was really nice seeing them also. And, okay, the caller is calling back now. Caller, are you there? Hey there. What are you guys doing over there? Caller, are you there? I can hear something. Hello? Talk into the telephone. Caller, are you there? All right, then. By golly, that's it. So, thanks for watching the show, everybody. Weller's Utility Trailers is open. 1 year, same as cash, is real. It's not a joke. We're giving you free money for the use of the money for a year for free. It's through Mariner Finance. It's a pretty cool deal. We're going to try this one more time. Caller, are you there? Are you there? Is this a joke? Is this a reality TV show? By golly. All right, so we're out of time for phone calls. We thank everybody that tried to call us, and we appreciate that. And I just want to let you know that Weller's is open. Wilson's is having a sale today. They're having one on Monday. Middle Ford Speedway is having races on Monday. I'm having a picnic on Sunday. I'm going to church Sunday morning at United in Milford. And just lots of things going on. All right. Take the call or no? What's going on? Nope. Okay. Sorry about that. Something happened. We apologize. We don't know if it was on your end or our end, but we don't like to take the blame for nothing. So we'll say it was on your end. We're out of time, by golly. We're out of time, by golly. All right. Thank you for watching the show, our first show in the 9th year. Thanks a lot. If you need anything, let me know. If you can help me, let me know. Other than that, have a good, safe Labor Day weekend. God bless you all, and I'll see you next week. Bye. All right, folks, we are here on TV, and we didn't lean on the fact that we got some ads for sale too hard today. But if you ever want to advertise on TV Delmarva, you let Colin Walls know. His number's 302-242-8015. 242-8015. Thanks a lot for watching. Welcome, Hunter, to the studio, to the place, to the business, and we're looking forward to working you hard. See ya. Bye.